Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and more importantly share this video to everyone else.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
This journey starts in the South Indian city of Bangalore, population of 8 million and the IT capital of India. A quick disclaimer, of course, although I will be here for 9 days, I won't be showing family that much. Yes, you may see some cousins, but obviously because of the personal and private nature of this trip, it's obviously not appropriate for me to show many things publicly. Fun fact as well, I was born in this city and my parents spent the first few years of their marriage here. It is also known for having a lovely food culture. Now, it may not be as known as Mumbai and Hyderabad, of course, or Delhi for their food culture and street food, I should say. But you have some tasty dishes here. We ordered some seekh kebab made fresh. Here we have some lamb being cooked fresh. And we also have some beautifully marinated grilled pieces of meat. Seekh kebab, Allah. Just as I record this, my mouth is salivating. Oh, okay. Composure. Keep my composure. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. Here in Bangalore, in the heart of Richmond town, we have, look at this, tandoori matka chai. Tandoori matka chai, made incredibly with the cold hot coals here. Look at that frothy tea. Probably the best tea I've had, honestly. It's so beautiful, being around everyone at night. In the UK, everything closes at 4 or 5 p.m. Here until 9-10 p.m. everything stays open. Chai, pan, everything. Have the best time of your life. Enjoy. Amazing.
सामने जाओ सामने दुकान के अंदर जाओ
Bring this.
take
Okay, chalo.
so bismillah mashallah
And look at that.
one minute it's come out
Look
it's
at
come
it.
out
The coals and look at that. Look at that.
yes Shia ما خالد bismillah
That comes from the charcoal down there, extremely boiling hot temperature, and
it's come out
it just comes out like that, boiling, piping hot. Fresh tea, tandoori, matka chai, asli chai. Amazing.
very famous in Hyderabad.
Very famous in Hyderabad, Bangalore, everywhere. You can't miss this anywhere. Look at that. Amazing. Our one-day stopover in Bangalore has come to an end, and it's time to make our way to our family's ancestral village.
إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن إن في الجنة نهرا من لبن
After 8 years, we've made it to the village of my family, Alipur. Alipur in English, if you translate it, Pur means the land of or the place of, and Ali is in reference to the first Imam of the Shia, Ali ibn Abi Talib. So Alipur, the land of Ali. And it's so named that way because this village has a population of over 20,000 people, and it is more than majority Shia, in the sense that it's more than 90-95% Shia population in South India. Majority are Abidis, descendants of the fourth Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi wassalam. This village was founded nearly 300 years ago by an alim, a scholar named Sayyid Mustafa Hussain, who settled here, and he is actually, I believe, our ancestors, and it's from him that our lineage comes here in the village today. All of us in the ancestries were descendants of generals in the Adil Shahi Bahmani kingdom and originated from Iran. My ancestral lineage goes to Iran and beyond. And my entire extended family, the majority of my extended family, actually live in India, here in either Alipur or in Bangalore, which is the main city and the IT capital of India. And it is truly a homecoming, because almost the entire, actually all of my dad's side, I will meet and see in this trip. And also from my mum's side, 3 out of 4 of my mum's sisters live in India. Just to know, I have more than 50 first cousins, right? 50, and there seems to be new ones coming up. Having said that, the youngest first cousin that I have is around 6 years old. We all love him. His name is Sahil. I have extended family all in Alipur, and it's that kind of place to visit, to see my family, especially since I don't have any in the UK, right? All I have in the UK, I say all, but I have my parents and I have my 2 brothers. No uncles, no aunties, no cousins, nothing. they're all in Asia, they're all very far away, and to be here after 8 years is incredibly surreal because my wider family is also buried here. The graves of my grandparents, the grave of my grandfathers who, may Allah bless their souls, passed away when I was very young. So many of them are here, and this is my history, ultimately, my family's history. Close to my heart here in Alipur is this place. This is my maternal grandmother's home, or the home of my mother's mum. This is where my mum actually grew up, her childhood. This is where she was raised. Albeit in a different house, this is actually newly built on the same plot of land that the old house used to be until it was rebuilt by my uncles, as in my mum's brothers. It's a really beautiful place, and I'm so grateful to our grandmother who has allowed us to stay here, and who's allowing us to stay here, I should say, actually, for the next few days.
Alright then, that's enough introductions and contexts of my family's village. It's time to get right into wedding festivities.
One thing that's special for me in Alipur is that so many of my family, extended family, are here. And it's amazing that I've come at a time when I have 2 weddings going on. 2 weddings in 8-9 days of being in Alipur. The first wedding here today is of my, well, both of them actually of my cousins, as in 2 separate weddings. But the first one is the daughter of my dad's brother. And it's just an amazing, beautiful vibe. I've missed it so much, honestly. I've not been to that many weddings in the UK. I've been to 1 or 2, but all my family is here. And it's nice being here after 8 years in such a beautiful environment with family, love, emotions running really high right now.
हम हैं और ये हमारे कजिन्स हैं और यहाँ पे मैरिज सेरेमनी हो रही है.
Here in Alipur, of course, in India in general, it's normal to eat with your hands. And I was struggling with it at first. So do it like this, and then like that. Suit or no suit, you have to do it with your hands. I don't care if it's uncivilized, but it's how it works.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Alright, time to step away from wedding festivities and look at religious places of significance in Alipur.
صلى الله على طه خير الخلق وأحلاها صلى الله على طه خير الخلق وأحلاها خير الخلق هو الهادي نور الكون به بادي عم الناس بإرشادي أزكى الخلق وأرضاها صلى الله على طه خير الخلق
So this is known as the Jummah Masjid of Alipur, or the Friday Mosque essentially. This is where the Friday prayers happen, and it was originally constructed more than 100 years ago, and very recently it was cleaned up, renovated, new tiles added in, beautiful architecture, calligraphy, everything was put in, and it's really now a beautiful Jummah Masjid mosque, really worthy of the place that it is, that is Alipur. Before you enter the boundaries of Alipur, we have the Maidan-e-Karbala Alipur, which translates as the land of Karbala and Alipur. And those who know geography know, of course, that Karbala is in Iraq. And Alipur is a Shia majority village, and one of the key aspects in Shiaism is, of course, the occasion of Ashura and Karbala and the death of the third Imam of the Shias, which is Imam Hussein ibn Ali. Hussein was the grandson of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Here at Maidan-e-Karbala, what they do in the month of Muharram, which is the first month of the Islamic year, is they come here to gather, to recite poetry, to hear lectures on the topics of the family of the Ahlul Bayt, and to hear about their suffering and to grieve over the deaths of the families of the Prophet during the Battle of Karbala, in which there were 72 martyrs were butchered by the army of Yazid, who was of the Umayyad dynasty. And of course here we also have just a small mosque just for those who want to visit. Of course, going to Iraq and going to Karbala is not there for everyone. No one has the money to do it. And by creating little almost miniatures like this, it gives people that belonging of being close to the family of the Prophet and their suffering. And we have what we call alams, which are effectively flags or standard bearers that we hold up during processions. And also all of the names of the martyrs of Karbala are also present here, and this is just part of the religion and culture of Alipur. No trip to India, Pakistan is complete without getting on someone's motorbike in the village. It's just part of the experience. Overall, this trip has served as a great bonding opportunity as well to reconnect and get to know my cousins again, essentially, after having not seen them for over 8 years. But having had the initial practice on that automatic motorbike, it's time we try the hefty, heavy Royal Enfield bullet bike, as it's known. Incredibly comfortable for long journeys, very difficult to ride through muddy grasslands, and here I am with two of my cousins doing it, and I think I did a pretty good job. Another aspect of strengthening that bond with family has been coming together to recite poetry. Ali ke chahne wale khushi aise manate hain, हमारी बंदगी मौला हमारी जिंदगी मौला, नबी ने कह दिया मौला जिसे बस है वही मौला, सिखाया माँ ने अपनी लोरियों में या अली मौला, सिखाया माँ ने अपनी लोरियों में या अली मौला। हम आए गुलिस्तान गालिब पर। गुलिस्तान इंग्लिश में तर्जुमा करे तो फ्लावर गार्डन, गुल, फूल, फ्लावर, और एक्चुअली रोजेस आई शुड से। तो एक रोज़ जगह गालिब मेरा दादा है मीर गालिब हुसैन, जो कब्र यहाँ पे अलीपुर में। और गुलिस्तान गालिब एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे पूरे मेरे बाबा के भाई बहन रहते हैं, मेरे चाचुआ, मेरे फुप्पुआ, फुप्पा, चाचू, चाची सब यहाँ पे रहते हैं। अगर एक चाचा से शुरू होकर ये देखो, एक घर पीछे भी एक घर, पीछे भी एक घर, सबसे एक साथ में मिल सकते हैं। इतना अच्छा है यहाँ पे, मैं क्या बताऊँ। इसीलिए कहते हैं गुलिस्तान गालिब। क्या खूबसूरत नाम है ये, मैं क्या बताऊँ। और ये अभी जो घर बनाए, ये जो घर, ये मेरे हमशरा फुप्पू का घर है, जो सबसे बड़ी फुप्पू है। और यहाँ पे मेरी दादी भी रहती है। और ये है वही गांव का नज़ारा, वही ये गुलिस्तान के एंड पे ये आता है। ये पूरा जो लैंड है, ज़मीन है यहाँ पे भी। और हाँ, अच्छा लगता है यहाँ पे पूरा। आखिर ये बहुत अच्छा काम हुआ है यहाँ पे पूरा सब घर एक इलाके में बनाने का। तो और ये भी मैं बताना चाहूँगा, यहाँ पे तो मेरा उर्दू ऐसा है, पर यहाँ पे ऐसा उर्दू नहीं बात करते। यहाँ पे सब लोग दक्कनी उर्दू बात करते हैं, हैदराबादी उर्दू बात करते हैं। दक्कनी नहीं, मतलब वही। और यहाँ पे वर्ड्स जो है वो अलग होते हैं, शायद अभी मैं वो डिफरेंसेस जो है मैं बताऊँगा। Here in Alipur, we have our own type of Urdu, Alipuri Urdu. Now, there's Hyderabadi Urdu, which is already different enough from pure Urdu. But Alipuri Urdu takes it to a whole other level with its own kind of words. So to help me with translating normal Urdu words to Alipuri Urdu words, I have a relative of mine, someone who I can't identify, but who is here to help me with this. So, let's get started with this. Mujhe.
मंजे रे,
Chalo ji.
चल रे,
Kyun?
क्यों रे,
नहीं करो।
नको करबा,
किस लिए?
काई को बा,
बस।
वतच,
औरतें।
बाई का बा,
खाना खाए?
खाना खाया क्या रे तरबूज करंगड़ा खाया आपको तुम ना रे ये ओरिजिनल है ऐसी बातें सही है
Now, just for context, what that was is after the nikah or the wedding, in the evening, it is a custom for the friends of the groom to gather in one place and walk almost as a procession to the groom's house, where they will have a feast or a dawat, as we would call it in Urdu. It's a beautiful tradition, I guess. Nevertheless, that brings an end to this 9-day trip in India. It was a quick one, and I'm sure the next one is not going to be in 8 years' time. I can see myself coming very soon. Once again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Goodbye for now.